Hello and welcome. Right, it is March and the grass is second grow. So yeah, it always does that grow loses a stage, doesn't it, over winter. So it's no good as trying to cut the grass right now. Animals, I think I left them, didn't I, for me to do? Oh, nope, I didn't. No, even the milk, everything is done. Slurry. You can't tell, can you, from here? You've got to literally be... Right, oh, I don't think I've started everyone's engines as well. I've started a few. Do you know? With Sarah for just like bursting in and like just... Yeah, no, we did need to do that, I remember. We're out of silage at our main business, aren't we? I remember, yeah, 17 tons. So, I'm looking at... No, we're not going to time lapse it straight away. We do need to grab this and hopefully drive it. Is that forwards? Backwards is forwards and forwards is back. It always confuses me. This is, yeah, I've got to try and get up the ramp up the nice bit. It's just going to like turn like that. Come on. You can do it. Right, so if we go not too deep though. Right, so that's filled. So now we want the 48 tonner, I think, is the best. The holes FS. Which is... No, that's the... I think it's over in the... No, it's not. I've just seen it. I have literally just seen it. Oh, it's there as well. There we go. I say I've just seen it. Right. I love that. I do love this. I know it's a terrible steer and all the rest of it, but it's not always... It's not always just about that, is it? It's got... Yeah, I'm actually scraping on the back. I have got one... I do prefer the... My favourite of these completely is the one by Pepe, because it's got a back 3 points, so that's sort of got a massive advantage. This, and we've been through some battles together, me and this, on quite a few Let's Plays, and it has got that ability where you can do that, where with your cab, this shaped cab is perfect for like doing that. You could use this to pick things up, and I have done that, where this has got follow, and it's one of the few bits in the game that can actually do this, so it really is brilliant for that fact. Is there anything we... No, there's stuff we can do. We've got to just sit here. Sit here and wait. What about the manure? What did the BGA say about manure? Because we've got some, I can see it. We could be grabbing that as well. Oh, that is filling. Milk, we did already. See, I didn't start this one. Get used to the lurching again, haven't I? Oh, now then, we usually use the very wagon we've just been using. Check this so it's true, actually. I'm not really going to benefit myself much, am I? Oh dear. Right, it's true. It is true. Right. See, you try and save yourself some work, and it doesn't work. Right, so we are there, I believe. Yeah, we'll do this. Run this across 48 tons. Now the one bad thing is we can't do any spare on the grounds with loose. It is what it is. We can just literally pop it in, come back, grab the manure, go through till... Yeah, we've planted all of our fields already. We're just waiting for them to... So really it's a matter of going through each morning and really doing this until that's emptied. Well, actually tomorrow we'll be cutting the grass, so yeah, we haven't got long to wait before we do anything. I'm trying to think, how do we pick it up? Yeah, we can windrow, we know, with our stupendous. So fortunate to have that. The crone. Yeah, massive fan of it. I really am. I don't get it very often. So to actually get that on this, done very well on equipment. Very well. I'm enjoying this. It is a challenge, though. I've got to be honest. There have been times that I've like thought, Marty, what have you got me into? But then there are also times I'm thinking, smashing job, Marty. It's a cracker. It is for the main. So we need to like go as far as we can, and then this is the one that's not a good steerer. So you've got to come back a little, and only a little, otherwise you hit that post going back. Yeah, that's what I mean about a challenge. I've never been a massive fan of this type of thing. I've seen Mr. Silly P do quite a few of these type maps, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad it's not me. But it is now. It really is. Please, we've got that planter. Still wondering, wondering about fields to sort of thing, but I've got to be honest, they are big fields. Yeah, you can. That's another way you can sell it. It doesn't really like that back. It's not really meant for the biggies. It's like but it does work because it's part of that set. So it shows its displeasure by shake, rattling, and rolling. And I've known that for many Let's Plays that it's not a massive fan of these backs, but it does it. That's all that really matters. Right, so manure. I think I'm going to go into a time lapse though, because because we're doing the grass in the morning. We'll go into a time lapse soon enough. I am trying to break my time lapse habit because I seem to want to like go into time. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times you've got to, if you're going to do a lot of work. This is a bit of a tire angle actually. That's not too bad. Yeah, you've got to time lapse when you start to get into the work, but sometimes I don't need to, and I'm like going straight to a time lapse sort of. Yeah, so I'm trying to do it when it's necessary and like chat a little bit more, because I was getting into like, right, I'm going straight to a time lapse. Yeah, every single time. Imagine if over the winter there was a need that I do stand by that, definitely. Oh, so apologies, I bounced. Well, I'm aiming for realism. Yeah, don't promise I'll always. Yeah, it's true. I'd never do that on purpose. Not. Right, so let's not try and. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with everything. Apart from, I would have liked to have done a fence around the sheep, but because of like where it goes a little bit too tight on that side, that's the only thing that I really regret, because I mean the cows are enclosed in a field and everything, so remind myself what was in the sales. I know I would have looked. It's getting respectable, the amount of manure, and that I mean this is helping as well, the fact that we're feeding the BJ manure and it's 3 income streams instead of 1, so that is a massive help. We ought to check the slurry. Yeah, I'm thinking that we didn't do the slurry. Oh, maybe we did. Maybe we did actually, but we'll check. As I just sort of said, really is our income streams. I mean, the need for equipment is slowing down. Well, unless we saw something like obviously a sugar beet harvester about now would be really nice, but it would clear us out unless we got it in the sales. If we got them for like 200, 250, it's going to knock us right back to 250, but it's going to be well worth it. Because yeah. The other thing is, I was thinking, obviously the 2 oil fields that we're going to like cycle to canola and sunflowers. The bad thing is though, because we've done sunflowers this year, it means that we miss the canola planting window. I think I'm right. Let's have a check. Yeah, we are going sunflowers is... Oh, we did plant them early. You know, we miss it. We miss it by a month, which means we've got to do sunflowers again. I'm not that I'm bothered about that, but what I mean is we've got to do the oil businesses, and that means we're on sunflower now forever. So when that's gone in, we're going to go through till April morning, and then it's mowing time. Smashing. And it is 8 o'clock in the morning starts. Now we're in March and April and that. Can't lose that hour. Check the sales, and then we really will go into a time lapse. Because at this point, vehicle leasing costs. What am I leasing? What have I done? What have I leased? Ah, yeah. And what I saw things in the sale then. 25 cubic meters. A service frame V6. Yeah, it's one of those where you tug the backs, isn't it? No, I've had this, and I've had the backs, and I've adjusted it, and I still cannot get it to hold its own backs. It's weird. So, if it weren't for the fact I'd get rid of the standard Phoenix, I would get rid of it because it just doesn't work for me. I've literally did it. Max does, yeah, but it's for chaff though, isn't it? It's a chaffer. Okay. Right, I'm going to say my words though. We've got to do this and get the mower mowing. Oh. Is that it? Oh, is as well. Well, I think we better put some in the silo then. Wow, we're actually overcoming the... we need to do that as well, don't we now? As I said, every day it's going to be filling. We could, of course, grab a 48 tons. Oh, no, we can't because we've not emptied it yet. We can fill it again. I need to reverse around the corner the other way. But be careful, remember last time we did that thing and went through the hedge and got caught, so let's be a little bit more careful this time. Don't want any of those escapades. Right, time-lapse time. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. right. Apologies for the compromise. It is true, yeah. I said I wasn't going to do this, and then I thought, yeah, but they're only 7.5 ton bales. I didn't mind when they were 10 ton, but yeah, I still said that I would. So I hope you can let me off in a way. It is a bit of a funny one, this type of thing, because you're not really cheating. You're going by the equipment. I wouldn't want to do the really big bales. That's really going. But these are still a little bit. I'd prefer the 10-ton bales, but for the silage, they're like 7.5, or then they'd leap up to 25s. But I mean, there's the downside in so much as you yeah, you've got like how much we've got 4.5 tons of grass. Now sometimes it can be 18, or you can even really have like 24 tons sort of in here that's you've got to finish off next time. So it's sort of good, but not. Yeah, it's sort of balanced in so much as you could have literally quite a lot sort of stuck in here. We need to move the wool as well. There's a point as well. How much is the? Because I don't think that's doing right. I think I said that. I mean, yeah, this has gone a bit too mad. What level of it? Oh, it's only level 3. Wow. Oh, why is it saying 300-ton storage? Why is that saying 300-ton storage? Unless that has got... I didn't think it did. Oh, well, it might have. It might be me. So 3.5 tons. We're going to have to pull the trick of selling to a foreign market because there's no sell point. This is what keeps throwing me. Obviously, it's a level 2 spinnery. So capable of doing 3 tons a day. And the clothes is a level 2, also capable of doing 2 tons per day. So yeah, let's go grab the wool, stick that in. But we're going to keep that as it is. It's a yearly project, really. So yeah, it's not an awful lot. It's just a shame, really. I would have thought we'd have done better with that, but I don't think we put the... Yeah, I was waiting for the animal trigger. I didn't want to do this with the grass on the ground, so I'll quickly just do that. Oh, is the pH okay? Yeah, it's good. We can get away with this one. Don't mind doing it every now and again, because precision farming, it is precise, but it doesn't have to be done every time. It's just I'm a bit of a... I like to do it every time, but yeah, there are some times when I'm quite happy to just let it... Yeah, like the odd time like this is what I'm trying to say. If it was said bad, I'm not happy then. No. I just mean I'm happy if it says, you know, good, or because it doesn't need doing. So, right, should let us get that actually. Yeah. Zip in. Yeah, so I do apologise because I did say I wasn't doing this, but it is. Yeah, it's not really hurting, is it? I am being a bit too particular. So the equipment lets you do it. So actually, yeah, let's refill the tipper. Because what we can do then is we can do liming as well. So we can just drop this and grab the lime. Back front, which is that one. I'm getting a little bit more used to this now. Right, we're going to need to grab the... No, the terrain will do actually, think about it while it's over this way. I just took it back, haven't I? Yeah, I've just literally took it round there. Now I need it over here, typically. Yeah, I didn't get as much done. I would have liked to have gone a little bit further forward, but to be honest, the other thing is the bales are obviously going to serve us very well at present. Yeah, let's just go back and do the lime trick, because it also isn't giants. I may have already mentioned on this. I've mentioned it on quite a few now. That obviously I have done some digging, and it is not a giants thing that is doing this ejecting the lime boxes. I've tried already to find out all of the usual suspects that you'd think it would be. So it's either a lime producing factory, or say something like the Mark Thor or something like that that's doing it, that you're not really expecting to do it, that's had a change. So I'm going to try removing those in some testing sessions just to see. Yeah, you also, the one thing that is good about this is you can actually grab them and like put them into each other. So I can like dangle it over the box and it will go into the box below. Which now that's quite nice to remember. But you just can't always have a telehandler around. That's why I so much like them on big bags as default. I thought it was cracking, and then obviously it stopped working. And it was around the time of Around the World in 80 Days. It was like Buckland Farm. So I've got to try and think what did I have around that time? What did I put in? And there's just too many things. You can be putting 6 mods in a month or something, can't you, really? So that bag has lasted us absolutely for ages. So yeah, let's take that through. So there's no point in grabbing those bales until tomorrow. Do we go through till May? And I think then in the morning, yeah, before I will leave the animals till next session. What I'm going to do is obviously the bales will be next session we're going to grab the bales and feed the animals, but I'd like to at least do the wool and the clothes whilst I remember, so we need a terrain. It's handy having these two, one over this side and one over the other. Sort of usually don't sort of think about, oh, let's have two, you know, like front loadery type things. I always think, oh, we only need one. I used to think the same about lorries. I've had 2 or 3 lorries on some Let's Plays, because you can make use of, on certain Let's Plays, you know, like where it's really useful to have 2 or 3 lorries. And then others, it's not so. I mean, this is more about you've got to get the equipment that fits the map, which is why I've gone for like the 48 tonner. That is cracking. It really does fit. Yeah, I bounced over that wall again. So if we stick this in, go through till tomorrow morning. I think we've filled the silage today, so there's only one last little load, I think, after that. That's a load taking across. The newest field, slurry, is probably not far off filled as well. I should have a look. But we've taken all that we've got, so... Yeah, this is another mod that also isn't working, and that is I've got a mod that's bigger, 5-ton ones of these, so it means that you probably only have half a bale at the minute. But instead, we've got 1-ton bales. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but what I mean is there's something I've put in that's not... Yeah, it's about half a bale as well, so that's worth doing. We'll do that, yeah, because this is the last chance we've got to get our wool done, really. I'm trying to think how late we actually put this in. Obviously, if we'd have had this at the beginning of the year, imagine then again we didn't have animals. So yeah, you can't have it all ways, can you, really? Right, so then we'll go through. We did check the sales, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Right, so then we're going to go through till... Just check the animals one last time, because I know what I'm like. I know I have. Yeah, just want to make sure. Straws a little bit, but it's not hurting. So we have put in there, got nearly 3 tons of wool, and it can do that and produce fabric, which is distributing to this, which will then produce nearly 2.5 tons of that. But that, of course, is going to halve. So that's only 1,004. So really, that should do all of that. Yeah, we perhaps could have done the larger herd, but you know, it is what it is. We've done a lot of little businesses. Now, I've never mentioned that on this one, but I do have allowed the buying of one, because you would in real life. So I'm allowing that here, and I've switched it on, and we're going to sell that too. But it does cost us. It's just cost us thousands to actually buy that. It's at almost shop prices, so it's not. We're not really cheating. We're just doing what you would do in real life, where you're buying sugar in, and so you can produce your chocolate. So let's go through till tomorrow morning, and then we'll sell and go till 9 o'clock, I'm sure our animals are not going to be starving in that hour. I'm sure they're not. I just don't want to forget. I know what I'm like. I knew there was something fast approaching, so I just wanted to... Right. Oh, wow. Money's doing very well now. We have a cedar. This is too late now. Is it? Which one is that? Is that just the... This is the one with the stupendous, ginormous thing. It's a 6 meter. But we've got our planter stroke cedar now, haven't we? We did promise and we bought it. So yeah, it's too late. Too little too late. That's typical, isn't it? Capello. That's nice, that is. I've got that on... That's... Oh, you're a biggie, aren't you? 290. I like the ones with the front 3-point link as well. Do we need one now? I think we've got a team that's about perfect, really. I don't mean you can't make do, but would it be useful? The second big one. I mean, this, yeah, the biggest other one we've got, of course, is... Oh, we could afford it, actually. It's 100,000. Actually, you know something? We'll buy as is for now. We can afford it. And we will... I'm trying to look for the front 3-point link. It's got a lot. Who is making this? Didn't see. Oh, that's right. I do remember this. It's very reasonably priced, even normally. I would have thought it was in there. No, I don't think so. No, I'm looking for a front 3-point. I would have thought it would have had one. The ability to have one, should I say. Ah, there we go. Brilliant. There's not much in it, is there? 3.2 and... that one's got a... Yeah, we'll have that one. Add blue? What does that mean? Is it deaf? Oh, it's got a Zero Pro Compact. Ooh, built in. That's not bad. Right, that is even... Yeah, we can still down to 400,000 like we were before. Right, now we need to do the one thing that we said we're going to do, which is to stick the clothes on selling. Now we should make a tidy profit from that. Should, if the game doesn't cheat us. Let's have a look at what we're expecting to get. It should be 18,000 per ton. So we've got 4 tons, which is 1836, 72,000. Yeah, so we almost paid for the tractor. Yeah, very nice indeed. Let's go and repair our prize then. Yeah, so that was, yeah, it's true. So first growth stage, pH value goods. So we will definitely do it next time though. And we've got our bales to pick up, which should be cropped out. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the bale or the bale is silage. Smashing. They've done the turn then. So we'll get the last of the tonnage and we'll stick these bales down as they are, as in like, yeah, so we'll take the 48 ton, stick that in. Yeah, let's get our prize. Beautiful. But I do think that is the last tractor we really need now, because this can be upgraded. Yeah, I looked at these. I'm being very, very careful with my tractors. I'm only going for ones that are sort of reasonable, but also not yeah, because these are older models. I've gone for quite a lot of older models, really, not the really new, very 600 grand ones, because I'm never really that kind of farmer that sort of affords that. Apologies for using the windrow ability. I was thinking, and yeah, obviously, I don't know what happened there. I think it's because when they crashed and burned the mods, I have no idea actually. I don't understand why that resets to not swath dropping when we set it to swath dropping, but I thought, well, it's more of a game glitch. I'm not a massive fan of the windrow ability on that. I thought that it's sort of like it having a little windrow that you can't see really, and we've got them in the game whether you can see them. So I thought, if you're going to allow the quick bale, then you've got to put up with the fact that it's got that ability. It's not a massive windrow, it's like a 6 meter, I would say. So it's only like running over. I could have leased one, but I thought, well, why should you lease one? You've already got that one. So another piece of equipment, and I do think, yeah, I am true. Do think that's true. It cost us. I think it's 300 horsepower, though, isn't it? I don't think we need. Yeah, it's still 300 horsepower. I don't think we've got any piece of equipment that would need that to be bigger. And if we had to get one, then we'll do it. Really, I do love the fact it's got a front 3 thing though. Yeah, BE that's got that ability. But that's where I'm going to leave it. Up to 495,000. Oh, before I forget, I know what I'm like. Yeah, let's change that back to storing again. That's my usual trick of forgetting that. So that is distributing, yeah, smashing. Yeah, the manure needs topping up. The slurry only a little bit, and the silage, yeah, we've got the 48 tons ready for that. And then we're going to bring those bales across to next session. It's the month of May. Animals, how are they looking? Yeah, we're fine. Milk 12 tons. Yeah, they're not hurting, are they? None of them. In fact, the food on the grass is not hurting either. Oh, 3.5 tons of wool. So yeah, fantastic. So that's where I'm going to leave this particular session. The year is definitely, yeah. I was looking at that field I just explained, because obviously that was in the time that you'll have seen me jump out the. I was sort of wondering, it wouldn't be for that little field that we would, but it's also, I thought, well, you could have that as the farmyard. I wish I could do something though where that I suppose I could. I have done it on other Let's Plays where I do a. Because you could do it in real life. In real life, you'd just have to rip the thing down. But what I mean is, I can do a land bridge where I do, yeah, like we've done over here. Just lift it in a. You'd have to go wider to make it look real. But you can do it. So I could do that, and that could then be the farmyard to that area. A bit bigger than that one, but I don't really know that we need it really. But I was thinking and it is a fairly big field. It's got a natural break there where you can just run through the hedge, because the hedge is like almost non-existent, you could say. So I was thinking, do we do that? Because it is, like I said, the one thing I'm going to, although, yeah, it's the last year. If we were staying, what I would do is buy that field, and I'd have that one where we planted the canola in that one, and we'd have the sunflower in that one, because you'd want to maximize your profit. I mean, that's why I've got the sugar beet on that one, is so that we're making our own sugar, so that we can do chocolate ourselves legitimately. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm going around in circles. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.